Hello to you sinners and saints, you demons, you demigods of the courage and the freedoms. I welcome you to the podcast that is called the Gezus Podcast. I don't think there's anybody watching live, but let me just say that I want to thank anybody who's here, who watches, whether you're watching live or not. First of all, shout out to my cousin James, who's in the hospital. Hey, man, get better. Yeah, that's all I can hope for right now, and my condolences on your dad. So, there's that. Had an uncle pass away this past week. Let's see, what else is happening? That's bumping up. Why don't we, before I get started, why don't we light the candles? Right. I like to light this one first. There we go. There we go. All right, they're all going. I forget what I call that one. Yeah, that's the candle of courage and freedom, because this is a candle made by an entrepreneur, and it's made from cannabis. I don't know if you could. I don't know if it'll get you high or not. It's probably like CBD oil or, I have no idea. I probably should ask her. I know her. But yeah, because she's an entrepreneur. She's out there trying to be, her own boss so she can have the freedom that we all want and desire. And she's kind of breaking the law on a federal level. So good for that. By the way, marijuana should be decriminalized, in case anybody's wondering. In case anybody wonders what my stance is, marijuana, decriminalize. Decriminalize, decriminalize, decriminalize. Which reminds me, I'm supposed to be on the TikToks as well. Because, no...
I think something that's really unique about...
Pardon me, YouTube, and all the 0 people currently following. I'm going to the Gezus Podcast. The Gezus Podcast. Alright, and go live. Alright, so since there's nobody there, I'm just going to put this right here. I guess all my attention will be towards... Oh, that is why I wear sunglasses. Alright, I'm going to be right back because I need to get my sunglasses. And a drink of water. So I've already lit the candle of courage and freedom on YouTube. So next time, go to YouTube and you'll be able to see the ceremonial candle lighting of the and story behind it. This is the white candle, symbolizing purity, or as I like to call it, the don't be a dick candle. And then this is the candle of infinite possibility, symbolized by the Virgin Mary, the Maria Milagrosa, or Miraculous Mother. So, symbolized by the Virgin Mary, because if you can get pregnant as a virgin, well then, look, anything is possible. The one last thing I'm going to do right here to make sure that the circle is complete. There it is. There it is. Water. I went swimming this morning. I did. If you saw the video, I wonder if I can pull it up. It doesn't matter. I swam 1,100 meters, which is further than I need to swim, and so I will be able to finish my 34 laps in under an hour, which is fantastic in my opinion, because I am apparently a very slow swimmer. Not my fault. It's not my forte. I am learning. I am a novice. But the fact that I have the motion down, and then I gotta watch more videos, because I don't think I'm quite doing it right. So, but I'll be able to complete that task earlier than I expect. And I've been going to the pool as often as I can, because that's actually one exercise you can do on a daily basis, because it's that's what I'm looking for. It's not hard on the body. So, there's that. So that's good. So I'm excited about that. I haven't been running because I'm not happy with my shoes. I thought going with a thick cushion and a what are they, carbon fiber plate would be like the ticket. But I put on. I'm just. I don't know, man. I am just more comfortable feeling the road now. Like in the beginning, I didn't like it, but I think because of the way I run, these cushioned shoes are giving me bad running form. In other words, like I tend to, my feet are kind of pronated, and I'm trying to correct that, which is, I don't know. I think it's stupid when you're trying to train for something. I should have just gone with the running style that I was accustomed to, that I was good at, but as I learned and I wanted to do more, I decided to change, which I don't think was a good idea. In the long way, it might pay off at the end. But it's been really too hot. I'm going to try running. I'm going to run this evening. I'm just going to do a light jog, because it's really hot. And there was no, in case anybody's wondering, it's not like, or at least where I'm at, we're in the 90s, right? Now, 90s with a warm breeze and, I think, what is it? What's the humidity? I don't know. Let me see what. I don't know what the humid is, but it's humid, so it's not comfortable here. All right. So yeah. So it's not comfortable doing anything. So that's why I've just been doing swimming. I've been doing calisthenics. I have been doing some stretching. So that's about it. As soon as it cools down, I'll work out again. I probably should be doing some type of body workout, but at the exact same time, I'm in my 50s and I don't want to kill myself. It's kind of like a mixture. So I'm just kind of like making swimming the important thing because that's my weakest link. Because if I'm too tired after the swim, then that's just going to be. So I have to, I'd rather groove these miles because like I can change the speed of my bike. So like I can go up a hill. It'll be difficult, but I can do it. So I can like trudge along on my bike. I can trudge along on my runs. I can run slow, and at a 10 minute, like I run at about a 9.5, or 9:30. I run an average of 9:30. That's on the way back. I actually don't know what my speed, I don't know what my full, because I haven't like timed myself. I haven't been using this, and I needed to know, kind of like have a better idea of where I'm at physically. So I had to reboot up my little watch here. It seems to be doing well. I got the swimming in today. It says I've done like 2,000 steps. I'm finding out that my heart rate can go all the way down to like 43 when I'm resting. Resting heart rate of 43. That's pretty good. That's like I mean, like, I don't know if it goes below that, but that's a nice low resting heart rate. And my average resting heart rate, like if I'm just like hanging out, not doing anything, is below 60. So that's good. I think it's coming along, and I'm going to talk to her today. I'm pairing with a charity. So you'll be able to donate to this charity while I'm doing the run. And I'm going to be contacting a local shelter in my area because there's a problem. There's just not enough volunteers to give the animals exercise in Los Angeles County. So next week I gotta do that Koreatown run is what I gotta do. Oh, thanks for people giving me likes. I appreciate the likes. If you want to throw me likes, please throw me likes. It helps boost the to get people out there. Nobody's watching on YouTube, so it doesn't really matter. I am going over the 15 because I'm rambling. I'm just kind of an update. I just want to give everybody an update of what's going on. I applied for a job. Here's some questions. These are some things I want people to think about when you're watching these videos or you're watching these politicians talk about this subject and that subject. Realize right now that in the Ways and Means Committee on banking, I believe it's banking, and I know it has to do with taxes. There's arguments over deciding if there are racist or nationalist, racist groups that are tax exempt. So now our government is going to decide, or they're talking about deciding, what groups constitute what groups are races that are tax exempt right now. I don't know who that would be. I don't know who that would cover. I don't know what qualifies as a tax exempt group. I guess a 501c3 or something like that. That's what I'm assuming. So I guess they're like looking at nonprofits and things like that and groups like that. I don't really know. I just started reading it and then I couldn't find it again, which is the terrible thing. I've been looking for it. It's on the House Ways and Means. If anybody out there can go to the House Ways and Means, well, hell, it's a podcast. I've got a live screen. Let's go to the live screen. Now it's happening on the podcast. It's not happening to you guys. So I'm going to open up a window. There we go. Oh, that's a weird window. I'm going to move my mic over here. I'm just going to... Damn. I really need to push this back. It's going to be like that. Alright. So here we go. So, house... I think I'm typing it incorrect. Oh! Yes. House Ways and Means. There, I found it. Okay, now committee activity. That's here. I gotta move the. Sorry, TikTok. I gotta move you over. Hearings, markups, committee submissions, equity work. I'm gonna go to hearings. Now they have the future of Taiwan trade. Wait a second. How did I find it? The America's healthcare infrastructure. Past hearings. Nowhere to live. Profit. I'm looking for it. You guys don't have to pay attention to this, but you go there and it's and it has to do with. I can't find it. I probably should have prepped for this, but Oversight Committee hearing with IRMS Commissioner regarding on filing season. Is that it? No, that's not it. Worker family. Here's some things that were on the committee this year. Worker and Family Support Subcommittee hearing on improving family outcomes through home visiting. Improving family outcomes through home visiting. That's curious. That they had a meeting on that in March. So let's find out what that's about. Now I'm getting this from the government website, so don't say I'm like shilling for anybody. Okay. Okay, so what is the... I'm going to go to the transcript. Going to the transcript. Okay, now I got to move you over here. Alright, so what's all this about? Blah, blah, blah. Witnesses, yada, yada. Ways and means. Okay, Davis. Members will be provided with instructions to participate. Cisco, blah, blah, blah. Details for submission. Format, yada, yada, yada. Subcommittee, Chairman Davis. That's yada, yada. Alright, I'll accept. What's up? What's going on? I'm doing all right. I'm actually, wow, you caught me in the middle of my podcast. I'm actually on the House Ways and Means Subcommittee because there's this proposal that I just came across that has to do with, I'll read you the title of it, which kind of like goes, which maybe goes, what's this about? It's Hearing on Improving Family Outcomes Through Home Visiting. That's a... Okay. Okay. All right. So it says hearing on improving family outcomes through home visiting. So I said, what the hell does that mean? And then and this is before the Subcommittee on Worker and Family Support. So
So a home visit is where a kid is in foster care or the system, and they get to go home and visit for, say, a weekend or a week. It starts off with a 24-hour visit, which is done in facility, so you're monitored. And the home visit is where that child gets to go home to their family.
that is so interesting. Okay, so when I was a COVID-19 tester, we tested at this one park, and there was this young woman who showed up every Thursday, would lie out all her stuff for the baby, and then the woman would bring the child with her, and then she would like play for they would hang out and for the next 4 hours, right? And what impressed me about this woman was that she always showed up an hour ahead of time. Always showed up an hour ahead of time.
Yeah. That's not fun cutting that damn grass.
And
No,
her name was Tara, and it's kind of weird because for almost a year, you get to see this, what at the time was like a 1-year-old grow up to be a 2-year-old from like a distance, but at the exact same time, the mother and I would like talk and we'd say hi, and you kind of like there watching it, and I was so impressed with all that she would do to make sure that her kid was coming home. The boyfriend was the F up. The boyfriend was the problem. The guy in her life was the problem. That was the real problem. Because he. Yeah, we.
Nowadays, the father tends to leave it on the mother and expect the mother to do it. Yet, the DNA of the child is of the father's, not the mother's. Then you got mitochondrial DNA, but sometimes that pops up and stays in the child. But other than that, the DNA is of the father, so it's actually the father's kid. They leave the responsibility on the mother. So he gets to run off and run free and do whatever he wants to do, while the mother is bearing a burden, struggling to get food, diapers, gas, and all that pay the light bills, keep a roof over their head, and he has to pay. Because not all fathers pay child support, nor have to pay child support.
No, I agree.
Might have to pay a couple dollars a month or every other week out of his paycheck, which is kind of, sometimes it's messed up thing, and sometimes it's not. But good thing, I say all that to say this. She's one of those good mothers that should have never lost her kid based off a guy that can just walk away.
I agree with that.
I'm raising my 3 kids by myself. You asked for this. You told me you didn't love me no more. I still haven't found a note man either. I've been looking for him, and he just won't give me the notes, so I'll be back when he gets home. I'm just playing.
I know. I thought it was funny. I'm like, what the heck? No, man. Let me say this. Right now, my big thing is the homeless situation in Los Angeles. It's devastating. Devastatingly sad. And it's devastatingly crippling, the infrastructure of this city, because we pay so much into it, and All they do is hand out tents, man. They like hand out tents. You're not even required to like stay in your permanent housing. You can have a tent and you can have permanent housing. You can, and like these things pop up by schools. These things, and I feel for these people, but because of all the regulation in the city of Los Angeles and in the state of California, they're incapable of building anything fast enough to help these people, and the cost of it at $600,000 per unit. No one wants me on their team. No one wants me on their team. That's okay. So what are you guys at? What are you doing? What is this game that we're playing? That's my question now. Oop. 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 iPhone down. iPhone down. Okay.
Yeah, but the gifts and everything else only goes to one person. Gifts and taps. Whichever, like if they get more gifts and taps than me and you, because we're on teams, we lose.
Oh, okay.
Like any battle, they just like a battle with four people, but the